What up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the channel here. Today is day 8 of our free-to-play account here, and honestly, a lot of good things happened today. We got some good progress. We're catching up to the pack here. We are still behind quite a bit. We did kind of not get a lot done on one day. I started just to knock things out, and then I kind of passed out, so we did get ourselves hurt there, so we're kind of behind by a couple days, but it's not a big deal. We're free to play. We're not really trying to, stay crazy with it up at the top here, but we are trying to just progress and see how our days are progressing and kind of where we are on our days, not necessarily where the server's at. We will catch up at the end of the day at some point. So, it's nothing really to worry about, nothing really to pay too much mind. As a free-to-play player, we're just here to enjoy it, and I'm here for the experiment and kind of see it out, and also play a different class that I don't typically play, and then I can kind of get an idea for it. Maybe we can start looking at different videos and stuff for that. But yeah, we're just clearing out Cinder Island here. We got a lot more done with it today. We did get another potion today, so we unlocked another location. We did get a key as well, so we went ahead and unlocked more of Verdant. We're getting pretty close to being done with Verdant, which is fantastic. We got some relics today. We did a bunch of skill pools today. All in all, really good progress. We started at like 2 something today, and we're ending around, I think it's 230, 240k power. So a pretty good jump, about 30k, 20 to 30k power jump today. Maybe, I think probably more around the 20k jump today. So doing fantastic, honestly. And I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the short form video here, where you kind of just see the fast forwarding of everything. I kind of personally like it a lot better than just you sitting here watching. Today was only like an hour-ish, a little over an hour, like hour, 10 minutes. Things progressed really, really smoothly. We went ahead and got a lot of our stuff leveled up here. Our cart's looking pretty good. Our gold's maxed for our level. Our stone, the one below it, is max. I think it's wood, right? It should be wood. And then stone's right behind it at like 31, 30, somewhere in there. So everything's like going pretty nice. I don't know, actually, we were able to max it out because we did use all of our 5 refreshes. So we're going into this with just 5 refreshes for the cart, farming only gold. We didn't get too many hits today on the gold, but we got I think 3 or so for like the additional, critical finds or whatever you want to consider it. So fantastic there. Got a lot of good gold. We're sitting pretty good overall. Our guild's kind of been kind of crappy, honestly. We've been fighting things and leveling ourselves, but looks like our guild master, or the leader, was like 40k, so they quit like 2-3 days in or something like that. And so they were like 40k when I looked, and I'm over, almost 200% their level there. And so I was like, all right, we need to find a better guild, because we want to get access to pets and stuff like that we can buy from the shop. Our primary goal is free to play. I don't think we're going to focus too much on getting like chickens or sheep or plants. We are going to focus the skill draws, the pet draws, and the lucky ticket first. And then whatever else we have left over, we are going to then use for those types of items, because as a free to play, those items are a lot harder to get, especially if we're not spending our Donium. We're sitting pretty nice on Donium right now. I'm kind of just holding out on it for right now. Oh, excuse me. My plan, I think, with my Donium, right? I want to kind of get an idea once we get maybe a quality unlocked. We're going to start taking track of how much we make, right? I'm not going to spend any Donium. I'm going to go through all the things and see how much I get per day, and then math it out for how much I get to how much I spend, right? Because you get Donium from your daily arenas, you get Donium from doing all your quests and passes and stuff of that nature. So we're going to look and see, and because we only have so much Donium, right? We're going to be using the market and stuff like that as we get it. We're not going ham on anything like that, because the market is something that we could take more advantage of if we spent more time on the character and went and did, just running around the map looking for stuff. The problem is I just don't have the time to spend to do that on 2 accounts. I'm usually on my main account throughout the day, popping in, doing guild stuff, doing my dailies and stuff like that on that account, trying to progress that. It's getting closer and closer to season 2. We're sitting really nice on that account. So this account is kind of just the back burner. Don't take this account as, you know, what you should expect. You could be certainly higher up than this and maybe more Donium. For sure, 100%. Like you could spin the Donium right now. I think the best use for it, if you're going to use it and you want to keep, like I said, about 4K in the last video, about 4K, is use it on your relics. Get your relic sets done, get all your blues for each area done, get all of them, right? Use it on relics because that's going to give you the most bang for your buck. For 100 draws, it's 800 Donium, right? For 10 skill draws, it's like a K. For 10 pet draws, it's like 1.6. It gets crazy how much you would use for some of the other areas. Like 1.6, right? You could get 200 relic draws for the same price of 110 draw on the pet there. So that's kind of where my mind is. Always use it on relics, in my opinion. Granted, you can do what you want with it, but I think most efficiently, it's going to be in relics. Relics are going to give you so much power and things overall, especially once you start getting into the season levels. I was getting 25k a pop. Like, they're all level 12 right now. Once I hit 120, they're all going to go up again. And I'm going to get huge power boosts from all that, and it's going to be fantastic. Going to get a good bunch of season levels and stuff like that. For dungeons, though, on the account today, it went really smoothly. Got my first 3 all S's, and I went right into my next one. I got upgrades all the way through. And then the last one ended up being an A, which is fine. I was like 91. I had 91 shards at the end of the 4th dungeon there, and so I was like, oh, well, I'll get 11 for A. That's fine. We'll hit our 100 requirement. I'm okay with getting an A for this. Now, should you go for the S? Probably, but it's 1 shard. I didn't think it was going to be too much of an issue. We got our mythic. We chose boots because more speed is always good. We kind of didn't get a good roll. We got an all right roll. And then later on, we get through some more of the map here on Cinder, and we actually got the dungeon that gives you the 15 or so. So we're sitting at 17 right now, starting into day 8 or day 9. I forget what day it is here. 1 second. Let me see. I have it on the video. I think it's day 8 right now for us. Oops. Yeah, so it's day 8 for us right now. We already have 7 recorded. So it's day 8. And yeah, so day 8 going into day 9, we should get, you know, if we get 12, 24, 36, we'll get 48. So we'll be sitting at like a little over 60. So 2 more days and we'll be at our next mythic piece here, which will probably be either the chest plate or the helmet. Probably the chest plate, simply because that's going to give you a lot more health and stuff. And then maybe helmets and then our secondary after that, depending on if we even need it by that point. You know, we're going to get rank ups and stuff like that. We're going to get Aqualis unlocked, stuff like that. We still got to get more skill draws to meet our requirement for the rank up to our next class. So once we hit that, then we're going to start saving up our skill draws. We may hit it before that, so we'll see time-wise how things play out. And then once we're Archmage, like, we're sitting pretty, and we're going to probably just keep drawing until we get to a certain point in the season of Season 1 content. Where we'll probably just hold off and start saving. I think probably a week out, we'll probably start saving skill draws once I kind of got an idea of the timeline with my main account there. So yeah, we did get a legendary today. We sold a couple things on the market. It's all been going pretty good. We're using all of our food stuff here. Here's the gold. We had another location to unlock. We were able to complete that. I think overall we're doing pretty well. We're not gaining a lot of power quite yet. There's definitely some zones that are a lot tougher as a mage, especially early on compared to like my paladin. My knight had a lot easier time, I think. Granted, I was also spending money and stuff like that, so you know, it is what it is there. But yeah, the last thing here is Crucible. I was looking at the guild. I left, as you can see, it was 48k, and then I just finished off the cart there and was waiting for that, and then we just have companions. So we leveled up a good bit of our companions today. Got a couple of them hitting in the 20 and 30 marks just to get those, you know, those bonuses for the profiles and stuff, unlocking pet draws and unlocking other things, getting more stats that way. But yeah, guys, everything's been progressing pretty smoothly, I think. So yeah, this is pretty much wrapping it up. I just want to thank everybody for popping in and hanging out. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow. Till then, much love. Peace.